Mr. President, I rise today to join you and others who've been on the floor, hoping that we move this week to support the confirmation of Mike Pompeo, who's been nominated to be the Secretary of State. It's a critically important time for the country. I think we heard this morning in the joint session from the President of France the importance of our country and those who agree with our defense of freedom and security to stand up for that. There are threats all over the globe, and certainly everybody realizes that Mike Pompeo, the current director of the CIA, would have the knowledge he needs to do the job. He clearly has the experience he needs to do the job, and he has the support of the president who he would be representing. Historically, this body, until recent years, always dealt with foreign policy as if we were sure that bipartisanship starts at the water's edge, partisanship ends at the water's edge. That long tradition was always evidenced, particularly in the Secretary of State's job, of confirming people to important positions that relate to our national security. John Kerry was confirmed as Secretary of State by a vote of 94-3. Hillary Clinton was confirmed by a vote of 94-2. Condoleezza Rice received 85 votes when she was confirmed, and Colin Powell was confirmed unanimously. That's the tradition that the country has always set for this job. My colleague from New York, Senator Schumer, said in 2013, who in America, this is an exact quote, who in America doesn't think a president, Democrat or Republican, deserves his or her picks for who should run these agencies? Nobody is the rest of that quote. That's the answer to his own question. Apparently, that's no longer the answer to that question on the part of Senator Schumer and others. Senator Kerry, later Secretary of State Kerry, said in 2009, it's essential that we provide the president with the tools and resources he needs to effect change. That starts by making sure he has the national security team he's chosen in place as soon as possible. Secretary Kerry, Secretary Clinton were not confirmed because Republicans agreed with every single one of their policy positions. They weren't confirmed because their colleagues in the Senate agreed with every one of their votes. They were confirmed because they were qualified to do the job. And the president who had nominated them deserved to have his team in place to carry out the policies that he had been elected to carry out. Now, the same standard should be extended to Director Pompeo. He's eminently qualified for the job. He graduated first in his class at the United States Military Academy at West Point in 1986. He served as a cavalry officer patrolling the Iron Curtain before the fall of the Berlin Wall. After active duty, Director Pompeo graduated from Harvard Law School, where he edited the Law Review. This is a man of great accomplishment before he entered politics, because in addition to those things, he also ran two successful businesses before he was elected to the House of Representatives in 2010. He served in the House from 2010 to 2017. He was a member of the Intelligence Committee. In that role, he was at the forefront of information that is important to national security, ranging from the Iran nuclear accord to the Patriot Act. He understands these issues. He is a person of significant capacity. And again, maybe most importantly of all the qualifications, he was picked by the President of the United States, who after this time working together with Director Pompeo as the director of the CIA, the president should know exactly what he's getting. And frankly, we should too. President Trump decided to not only nominate Director Pompeo to be the Director of National Security, but when he was sworn in, when he was confirmed, before he was sworn in, 60 46 to 32 was the vote. 14 Senate Democrats, most of them still here, if not all, they may all still be here, voted for Mike Pompeo to be the director of the CIA. I would say he's more qualified today to be Secretary of State than he was then to be the director of the CIA, because not only has he done everything he'd done up till then, but he has understood from the unique perspective of the director of the CIA the foreign policy and the intelligence challenges we face every day. He's taken the responsibilities seriously. He's briefed the president over and over again, and the president knows exactly what he's getting, and Director Pompeo should know exactly who he's working for.